So good afternoon and welcome to this webinar on personal development plans. My name is Toni Brunning and I'm one of the project board members for the Lifelong Learning project. Today I'm using an iPad, so if you can't see exactly where I'm clicking, I'll try and be as descriptive as possible to let you know which bits I'm clicking on. Hopefully you should all be familiar with the landing page, the dashboard now for the Learner's Lifelong Learning platform. Today we're going to be focused on the middle column under development, and at the top of that you can see personal development plan. If I click that, it will show me my plans that I've done so far and which ones are complete and incomplete. So you can see at the moment I've got two PDPs. The first one is for ST3 and that's got one goal of which has been completed, and then there's one for a hospital that I've just started at and that's given me 3 goals of which none of them are completed. But I'm going to take you through the whole process of adding new PDPs and then goals to that PDP. So the first thing you want to do if you want to create a new PDP is click Create New PDP. I can then give it a title, so say it is and I can then give it a description. I can choose when that's going to start and what date that's going to finish, and I click Create PDP. I can then open that PDP by clicking on the title of that, so I clicked there on the PGCME award. You can see the date that it was created and the description I've given, when it was last modified. You can see when the plan begins and when the proposed endpoint is. And then if you scroll down you can see the goals attached to this personal development plan. And at the moment there aren't any goals, so if I want to add a new goal, I can click Add New Goal. I then can have a target review date, so that might be at some point in the future, and a target completion date, so that might be later on. I then can type which actions are required for that PDP, the resources that I need, and how I'm going to measure it. So for this one it would be obtaining the certificate. If I needed to, I can add supporting documents to this PDP by clicking Supporting Documents, and the usual file types are accepted, so PowerPoints, PDFs, JPEGs, XLS, Word and PDF. I then get 3 choices at the bottom. If I feel the goal is ready and I've added all the information to it that I want to, I can click Set Goal. If I do this, then it allows my supervisor to see it, and it means I can no longer edit it. If I put Save Goal, I can perhaps come back and add some more points or evidence later, and if I put Delete Goal, it will remove it. But this one I'm happy with the content, so I'm going to click Set Goal. So as you can see now, there's the goal there, the pass the modules, the review date, the completion date and the status. If I wanted to add further goals to this PDP, I could click Add New Goal, but instead I'm going to return to the PDP management. So now you can see that on the PDP that I've just added about PGCMEs, I've got 1 goal of which none of them are completed. I'm now going to switch to the supervisor's view, so this is Educational Supervisor 1. And they're on my profile there, Learner 051, you can see in the left corner there. And if I click Personal Development Plan, my supervisor will now be able to see an overview of my personal development plans, including the one I've just added. So they can have a look and see what they think about it, have a look at the goal if they want to. If they need to, they can add new goals to my PDP as well. So going back to the learner's account, say for example I now had completed what I said I was going to do for that personal development plan, I could go into the goal by clicking on the objective. This allows me to see the review date, the completion date, what I've added so far, so the actions, resources and measurements. I can't edit those anymore because the goal is set. But what I can do is record progress against this goal and evidence of completion. So once I can add evidence as I go along and save it, or once I feel like I've got evidence that I've completed that goal, I can do so. So here I might want to add a supporting document, so a copy of my pass letter or my exams transcript or a certificate, and I could add that to the PDP here. And then once I'm happy that that goal is complete, I've got the evidence to prove that it's complete, I can click Mark Goal as Complete. And again, if I now look at the supervisor's account, I can see that it is completed. So moving back to the learner dashboard, just a recap: if you want to add personal development plans, review your progress against your personal development plans or mark goals within them as complete, then middle column development and personal development plans. That takes you to the plan management. And you can see here that that PGCME that I've marked complete is now listed as complete. So that completes this webinar on personal development plans. If you do have any further questions, you can email lifelong@rcoa.ac.uk,